Welcome to your Friday night presentation here on the Mustangs Esports channel. I am your host, as always, Corrupted SR71 or Jacob, whatever you prefer. And we're just getting set for a great game tonight. The Mustangs up against Ocean Esports, a familiar foe. Around this time last season, the Mustangs were undefeated as well as Ocean. And it was just a matchup to watch. The Mustangs took a big win there, hoping to get another big win here today. I'm excited for it. You guys should be excited for it as well. I know the team's excited for it. Speaking of the team right now, I think it's time to take a look at our starting lineup for today's matchup. Of course, starting with where we always start, Ethan E. Breezy. Sitting really well right now this season. Ton of goals, tons of saves. A lot of assists from Ethan, which has been great. Anthony, I call him the defenseman, but he could really be seen as the attacker. In Monday's win, had a couple of big plays there. Now on to Joe, rounding out our starting lineup for tonight's game. A great all-around player, a couple of major goals in that Monday game as well. And rounding out our team, we've got Tucker. Tucker, we might see him tonight. We might not see him tonight. It's still kind of up in the air whether or not we're going to do subs in this game. I was talking to the guys just a couple minutes ago. They played beautifully. For those of you that missed it on Monday, a big win in the NACE League for our very own Rocket League team. We're able to take that series 3-2 after a very, very tantalizing game. They took that 3-0, but it was a very hard-fought 3-0. Great game over in NACE. Gives us our first win over there. A much-deserved win for that team. And talking about that, let's go over what our weekly schedule looks like so far, going over the matches we've already had and what's to show in the future. Of course, like I just said, a big win for Rocket League in our NACE League. Those are Mondays at 7. So be there if you want to continue watching some good Rocket League right there. Great stuff from them. Overwatch 2 had an excellent match on Tuesday. Another great win for them in the NACE League, in the Premier Series. They went up against the Full Sail Armada, and that match did not disappoint as well. On Wednesday, unfortunately, due to a DDoS attack, Overwatch 2 is not able to play in the NJCAAE League, but the Valorant team was. And after a 3-hour-long match against the Northeast Alabama Mustangs, an unfortunate loss there for our Valorant team. Right now, the Rocket League team at 6 p.m. No match at 7 p.m. today, just Ocean. We get a bye for that 7 p.m. game. And League of Legends tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Great vibes over there for the League of Legends team. They are so ready and pumped to go. And that's a look at your streaming schedule for this week. Take a photo of it right now on your phones, folks, so you guys never miss another Mustang stream. You know how else you'll never miss a Mustang stream? Giving us a follow over here on Twitch is always something that is much appreciated here. You know what else is very appreciated? Good views of our players. A live look into our Bluebell campus studio where the closest member of our team, Joe, followed by Ethan and Anthony on the end. Our dearly beloved Jace sitting in the background, that black sweatshirt there. These guys are ready to go. Tucker also in the facility with these guys cheering on this team, as well as our JV team. Our JV Rocket League team has their NJCAAE debut tonight. That will not be streamed, but we'll give you the results if we're able to. I don't think we will, as these guys are waving in from the facility here. You see Tucker's hand in the background, Joe giving those hearts. Fist bumps all around. These guys are ready to go as I wait to be added to lobby. Not much more to say than that. These guys have been playing beautifully this week. A lot of good Rocket League as we get ready to go here. Not much more to say than that. It's been a great week for Mustangs Esports. If you guys missed it, you guys can always check out our VODs on our Mustangs Esports channel. Every stream goes up there just hours after it's streamed live on Twitch. So never miss a beat. Go give us a subscribe over there. We'll be happy to have you guys. And hopefully everyone's happy and ready for this game. We see chat starting to light up right now. So, give us some hype in chat. Who you guys rooting for in this game? Hopefully it's for the Mustangs. Obviously, if you're here representing Ocean, it's not too bad as well. We're always happy to have you. And just exciting things all around for this Mustangs team. Currently, I believe 4-1 in the NJCAAE League. Looking to go 5-1 going into their bye here tonight for that 7 p.m. match. Meanwhile, in the NACE League, their Monday League, sitting 1-3. Though that doesn't fully represent how their season's looked so far. as these guys have put in so much work over in the NACE League. That's always something. Don't miss it. As I said just a minute ago, Mondays at 7 p.m. is when we have those games, and you don't want to miss them. Every game is an incredible one out of our Mustangs, win or lose. And of course, as I've talked about a little bit this week, a little bit of an update. Originally, we were going to be streaming on Saturday night at around 7:30 p.m. We were going to be streaming an invite-only tournament set up by Lackawanna, a team that we played in the NJCAAE League, representative of our one and only loss, a very hard-fought game for the Mustangs. That's on our YouTube channel, Mustangs Esports, if you guys want to go watch it there. Unfortunately, the Mustangs have been asked not to stream this game. The NJCAAE wants to be the only people streaming this one. So Saturday at 7 p.m., they'll be streaming on the NJCAAE Twitch channel. I don't know the actual URL link, but if you guys want to go show your support for our team, go over there and give them a couple of comments. Give them some encouragement from our Mustangs team here. Go support this roster, despite the fact that we will not be streaming it on here. We will be streaming our League of Legends game. That starts at 5:30 p.m., like I said in those slides. A really great game. Those guys haven't been streamed yet this year, not for lack of trying, but a lot of teams have been fallen out of the NJ League, so a lot of forfeits going around. So we're hoping to bring those numbers up as we get ready to go here. Another live look into our studio as we get things prepared for this incredible game up against the Ocean Community College esports team. These guys are definitely revved and ready to go. I got to talk to Anthony a little bit just earlier today, asking him how he's feeling about this match, and he's locked in. They've been locked in since Monday. Anthony, a big part of the win on Monday over the Central Florida? I believe it was Central Florida. That Central Florida team. I'll go look and make sure I have the right name for that. Know exactly where to look. I'm going straight to the YouTube channel. I definitely plugging it a little bit this week, but it is where I go get all my information. Florida Southern is the school that we were up against on Monday. A huge win for the Mustangs there as they take a 3-0 victory to the Florida Southern team. As I'm so wrong. Why was I wrong? I was incredibly wrong. That thing went to a game 5. I don't know why I thought that it was a 3-0. That is completely on me. Mustangs take a big win in the NACE League, though. Very representative of the caliber of player that they are up against. I apologize for the mistake there. That's on me. I think I was really invested in the other games this week as well. 3-0 for the Overwatch 2 team up against Full Sail Armada. They were able to get that clean sweep. Mustangs on the NACE side of things really took a big game there in the NACE League. As we still get things ready to go, this Mustangs roster is ready. I am also very much ready. As not much more to say than that. Hopefully you guys are ready for what should be an incredible matchup tonight as we get things ready to go. As I believe we're not the ones who set up the stream, who are setting up the lobby. As there's not much more to say than that. Great things coming out of this Rocket League team so far this season. They're revved and ready to go for this tournament this weekend as well as this game. They're not going to look past it, though. They've had good success against Ocean in the past. Obviously, like I said at the beginning of stream, they were able to beat them 3-0 when we were both undefeated last season in the NJCAAE League. Obviously, this is a new season. It's a new roster. And these guys are prepared for a fight, for a slugfest to the end if it comes to that. They're obviously ready and taking it one match at a time. Of course, ready for that tournament tomorrow as well. We'll take another live look in the facility as we just get ready to go. I'm just so hyped for this game. These guys are all set. We should get things going any second here, about 5 minutes past when game match should start. I think we're just waiting to hear back from this Ocean team. And we should have everything to go in just a minute here. So grab yourself some water, grab yourself some popcorn. It's going to be a good one here tonight. As I'm now just looking at some of my stat lines here. As I think we're still waiting to hear from Ocean. They should be the home team in tonight's matchup. I can actually check that right now. As I can go to the Rocket League schedule for the NJCAAE. Very, very accessible website. Very difficult to use. I don't know if the NJCAAE is watching this, but my God, is it hard to figure out anything on that website. So it looks like we're not hearing anything from Ocean right now. As we just kind of get ready, waiting for that check-in period. Mustangs are all checked in, still waiting on Ocean for that check-in. Just waiting for everything to start. We should get things started here in just the next couple of minutes, just waiting for them to check in. Mustangs have checked in here, but we have not seen anything out of the Ocean Community College team as we get ready to go. I think we've been in communications with them in our facility. You see Tucker in the background there. I'm putting my mouse over his head. Like, you guys can see my mouse too. None of you can. Oh, but there is Coach Matt. We haven't seen him yet all stream, poking his little head in there to say hi to everyone getting in here now. As you just get ready to go, make sure that this is working. Got everything working over on Rocket League. God, it is so nice. The end of the season right now for the Rocket League. For those of you that don't know. So everyone's going in, getting those in-season rewards. I've been trying to get them myself, which has been a super, super fun time. As everything's just set. We're just waiting patiently for this Ocean team to get in here. I think the guys have our stream up on the screens in the background, so they can fully see us. Just watching them really closely. And there's not much more to say other than that. I've kind of run out of things, which it happens. But, you know, this team is ready to go all in their jerseys. I gotta wear my jersey one of these days. I got an old jersey from my Rocket League days when I used to play on this team. These guys are miles ahead of anything that I ever did for this team. But these guys are three of the best players I've ever played with. And I pity any team that these guys go up against because of just the sheer power that these guys have. But they are obviously ready for a fight here tonight. They're locked in and ready to go. I'm now remembering that I can see when they check in. So hopefully we'll get to see that fairly soon. As we just wait patiently for them to check in on the NJCAAE website. They've played other matches, so I'm not sure what might have happened with this one. Obviously, for those of you that don't know how the NJCAAE is set up, I now have the time to explain it just a little bit. So we'll cut back to me for just a minute, and I can explain to you guys how the NJCAAE works. So there's a website that we all have, and 15 minutes before the match, as per league rules, you have to check in. There's a 15-minute window to check in, and there's a 15-minute grace period afterwards. So the match is supposed to start at 6 p.m. It is now 6:11 my time, so it's going to be 6:13 your time when I'm talking about this. We run things on a 3-minute delay. As it looks like a member of the Ocean team has logged in and readied up, but it's only one member of the team. We got 3 members of our Mustangs roster readied up, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here. but we should get things ready to go in just a minute now that both teams are readied up. You get 15 minutes on the back end, so they have until 6:15, truthfully, to log in, though it's not the best if you guys are logging in there at like 6:10, 6:11. So it's a very weird process. It's a very easy process now. We've been through about 5 weeks, I believe, of regular season play. So getting everything ready to go. Yeah, it's week 5 of our regular season. So, everyone knows how things are set up. It looks like we've got at least one person having logged in the team. So we should get things ready to go. You see, we'll cut back to the studio, see these guys getting ready. They're ready to go. Obviously, when you wait this long for it, it's going to be a minute. But Mustangs ready. It's great to see some new fans in chat talking about Anthony. Rooting for Anthony. Who are the rest of you guys rooting for here? You're rooting for all of our Mustangs, one in particular, Ethan, Anthony, or Joe. Say so in chat. We're happy to see it. We're happy to have every one of you here as we just wait patiently for the beginning of this match to start for you just joining us. My name is Corrupted or Jacob, whatever you prefer. I am the caster for the Montco Mustangs. Had ourselves a great week of Rocket League and Overwatch and Valorant. Getting ready to have a good weekend filled with League of Legends action on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. And now we're just waiting patiently for the beginning of this match against Ocean Esports. We got a great view into our Bluebell campus facility. I do have to say that I am not in that facility. Here we go. Finally, we're going to join up to the server. The Mustangs have been the ones who make the ones who made the lobby now. We're going to wait patiently for Ocean to get in here. I believe we've been in contact with the team, so everything's set up. These guys are getting ready to go. We got 5 people in the lobby right now. Me, Joe, Ethan. I believe we've got our 5. Me, Joe, Ethan, Anthony. Oh, and Coach. That's who we have still in the lobby. So we're waiting on 3 or 4 more to join us. And then we should get things started here in some Rocket League. I am so incredibly excited for everything that this brings. I'm just excited for us to be up against Ocean. These guys are all pumped up. Here we go. As I now see, you guys don't see it obviously yet, but we've got at least one member of the Ocean team joining into the lobby. We'll wait for the other 2 members of their roster to join up. Whew, here we go, waiting patiently for the Ocean Community College team to get in here. And I am just itching for a match. As it looks like not much going on currently. As I now see myself in the background of that shot, you'll see up on the 2 TVs, our team getting ready to go. Whew. Joe looks ready. Ethan looks ready. Anthony looks ready. I am ready. Where is this Ocean team? Joe's got some jokes there. So you see him. Joe is well and truly having a great time here tonight, as I know the rest of you guys are hoping and ready for a match. Nobody's in this lobby yet. It seems like only Mustangs in the lobby. These guys are flexing. Got another fan of Anthony in chat. And again, this patience is just getting to me right now as looks like we're just waiting for a third man at this point. And it looks like the entire Ocean team not here currently as we wait patiently for any member of this Ocean team to arrive. There's not much more to say than that. As 17 minutes past the initial start time of this game, these Mustangs are ready to go. As I still wait patiently, everyone is waiting patiently to see what these guys say. As now we just kind of, these guys getting up. I'm not even sure what they're doing. These guys are getting up, stretching a little bit. Mustangs have now waited almost 20 minutes for this game to start. We have not heard anything from Ocean Community College. I'd love to say that we apologize. Mustangs choosing to wait for the Ocean Community College team to get in as opposed to doing an FF here. We would not be the ones forfeiting. Obviously, as per league rules, getting into that again as we wait for this third Ocean player to show up. The way that this operates is the way that this operates is you're given 15 minutes after to log in. There's a 15-minute grace period. So up till 6:15 technically is that cutoff for the Mustangs. So we checked in. Ocean checked in at around 6:11, but not all their members are ready to go. Per league rules, it should be a forfeit, but the Mustangs are graciously deciding to wait just a little bit longer to see if and when this third guy shows up. Because obviously at this point, we're just kind of waiting. I wish that there was more for me to tell you. I wish I could show you guys highlights or go over gameplay footage or any bit of that. But there's not much more that I could say. We don't have a stream setup, that is. Yeah. Hopefully everyone had a great week this week. Hopefully this isn't putting a hamper on things. It's been a great week for me. Great week for the Mustangs esports teams. Of course, a couple of great matches tonight. Going into last night's match, Valorant, I know that a lot of the guys also play other games. They play some Valorant as well. We played a 3-hour game of Valorant last night. You guys can catch it all on our YouTube channel. An incredible game. Unfortunately, losing to the Northeast Alabama Mustangs in that third game, but we did not go down without a fight. That first game, 4-13, we lost that first map, went on to Ascent, which is the Mustangs' favorite map, and from there, had ourselves a day. Tie game going into round 24, went to not single, not double, but triple overtime, and the Mustangs able to push it to a game 3. In Valorant, it's best 2 out of 3, as opposed to how in Rocket League, it's best 3 out of 5. And each round could take up to 5-6 minutes. So with 71 rounds of Valorant played, we had 3 hours, 3 hour and 30-minute stream. It's probably the longest continuous stream that I've done where it's been one single game. Of course, for our championship games, as you guys saw last semester, if you were here, or will see this semester, hopefully, from these teams, those tend to be a while in between games. They give it like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So those streams tend to be actually longer, but we're just kind of waiting right now. You know, Joe's mom, Wimpy's mom, I see you in chat. I see your comment. As a caster, I don't feel like it's my place to say whether or not. I'm just going to say, seems kind of weird that they signed up at 6:11 and didn't have the full roster available to them. And now it's been another 5 minutes and still nothing from their third man. As you know, the Mustangs go to the bathroom, they come back. There's not much more to say. Like, I wish that there was more that I could talk to you about. I wish that there was more that I could say to get you guys hype and ready. And I want you guys to be hype and ready if this last guy ever shows up. But it's hard to keep up the energy as we just continue to wait. And I have to continue to kind of stall things here as we wait for the last member of this Ocean team. All right. Looks like we're going to get Joe in here. So let me, got you. I got him. I got to go over to Discord. We're not going to see him for a second, and then we will drag him in. Joe from the facility. Let me make sure the camera's working. Everything looks up. We'll cut back to the facility so they can see you and hear you. Joe, 20,
hey guys,
25
everybody.
minutes. 25 minutes we've been waiting now for this game.
So usually once 15 minutes passes, that's when like you're supposed to force someone to FF. But we want to just play, right? So if they don't get here by 6:30, we're just gonna make him FF. Because this is ridiculous. We keep asking, like, you know, where are they? Like, where's their third man? Where's their players? And they're like, they're coming. They're coming. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
When you're gonna go pro, you should show a level of professionalism and being on time.
Real.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I've been saying it to stream. You know, we talked about that 15-minute rule. Your mom had some great insight to what Ocean should do. And, you know, you guys got a lot of love over here. And I've been, obviously I've been texting with you guys as we've just kind of waited for this team to show up. Definitely a little disrespectful. And, you know, when we played these guys last season, they were prompt, they were here, you know, we got right into it. It was a really well played game. And, you know, I was hoping for that.
Not from them.
Well, you know,
they did their best.
Hey, let's be honest. We were both undefeated going into that game. It was hyped up as a huge game. You guys got a 3-0 win over Ocean.
Yeah.
So,
we did.
You know, these guys are, you know, I know how much you guys want to play. I sat here, I played a match before I even started stream because I knew how much I wanted to play. It's the end of the season. Everyone wants to get their rank up. So, you know, I understand this frustration, especially because it's the only match that we have tonight for you guys. And it's the last time we're streaming you guys this week. As you know, I'm not streaming the tournament on Saturday. Wish I was, but NJ wants to be the ones to stream that. So
yeah,
they will get that ability too. But I implore everyone here to watch that NJCAAE stream. Put in chat how much you love the Montco Mustangs. You know, also maybe put in chat how much you love their caster. But
definitely do that. Yeah.
We're just about 4 minutes away here. Ethan is meditating, getting Joe involved in that just a little bit as well. Let's think ahead a little bit. You know, obviously you guys got this tournament happening on Saturday. Are you guys planning on doing any preparations for that tomorrow? Is there just kind of like, let's come in, you know, let's play a couple of games and get ready to maybe face Lackawanna again?
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow our game plan is just so we have a first round bye, so tournament starts at 7. We're probably be playing around 7:30. Planning to get here around 6, I say, I think, and then we'll get a little bit of VOD review going. Do a little bit of VOD review, get a little bit of games in, just get as warm as possible, and then just play our game. Like this is nothing special.
Yeah, talking about
I really want to come back and beat Lackawanna.
Talking about big wins and important wins.
They're in, by the way.
They are in. What? Like,
Put me back. Jace, drag me back.
I could drag him back here. Or Jace
Thank
will.
you, Corrupted.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
Have a good match. As things finally get ready here, 3 minutes to the deadline that the Mustangs set, almost 15 minutes later, we're about ready to go play some Rocket League here. Mustangs are definitely ready to go. Ocean also should be ready to go. As we just wait patiently now, the Mustangs give them the choice. All right, here we go with some Rocket League. What you guys all came here for. 5 minutes of Rocket League coming at you right about now. And off the bat, a good little initial hit for the Mustangs. They'll get it on the offensive end. Another shot there by Anthony, the first shot of the game. Mustangs keep it offensively. It's going to go up, down, off the top, and right into the corner. Anthony, once again, pops it into the corner. That ball goes up. It goes in front of net. It's going to stay on the Ocean Community College side. They'll get it over the Mustang side, but not for long. Anthony boots that thing way up. A double commit from Lackawanna pretty much keeps that goal wide open. Third man able to get back in time. Mustangs keep it on the offensive end. Joe does get demoed. A little bit of a bump play there. Ocean going to go for it hard now. Joe gets that ball upfield into the corner. He's going to look for a passing play. He'll choose to stall it for Anthony. Anthony now will get a single hit. He'll go for another. It's going to be saved there by the keeper. Again, the Mustangs keep it on that side despite the demo. And that ball just barely in front of net. Anthony will take it. He'll try to flip it over two members of the Ocean team. They'll double commit and able to get it. Ball up against the top rope, and almost an own goal there by Ocean. They're happy to get it out of there. The Mustangs continue their onslaught with a great little passing play. The ball is hit back. Ethan able to receive. 3:40 left in this game one. It is a best 3 out of 5 series as Ethan hits it over to one of the Ocean players. Anthony hits it to Joe. It's off the backboard. Ethan gonna run up on it. He'll pull off of that ball. Now with 3:21 left in this game, Mustangs look to bring it back upfield as Ocean have their first offensive start of the season. Again, the Mustangs get it immediately back into the Ocean corner as they'll look to bring it upfield. They'll get it up against that back wall. Joe hits it towards the midfield. They'll hit it back towards that back wall. Joe will try to take control. He gets it above one. Two members to beat. He flips it over. Anthony is there to receive off of the Ocean hit. Ethan takes it to the sideline. He'll bring it up the wall, off the roof, send it straight down. They'll be able to get it over. They go for the passing play, not able to grab it there. It goes off the back wall. The 50 gonna go the Montco Mustangs' way for right now. Ethan sends it upfield. Anthony able to get there before the 50 goes his way. Anthony gets the score. I can see here just how well calculated Anthony made this 50. You see it all the way upfield, and they kind of connect there. Anthony adjusting that angle minutely. You kind of see that from him. Gives the Mustangs their lead just over halfway through that first game, and fairly well out of the Mustangs considering the fact they spent 30 minutes not playing any Rocket League. They're coming into this game very cold, and a good start for them to keep it up offensively. The passing plays all the way upfield. Ocean forced to respond in the corner, not where they want to do it. They're able to get it above one of the members of the team. They get it off the wall, and they will tie up this game. Two minutes and 15 seconds left. We're one apiece. Mustangs have it tied against Ocean. Mustangs are going to look to re-increase their lead starting right about now. That ball goes up, down, off the roof. The aerial shot, not able to go in, but Ethan will finish it off. What did I just say? From 2:15 to 2:08, it took him 7 seconds for the Mustangs to respond. 7 seconds off the board, just over 2 minutes left to play in this game. Mustangs lead it 2-1 to go into the next kickoff. And we see members of the Ocean team able to get there first. Are they set up for a goal? No, they're not. They go for the bump instead. Joe able to bring it upfield. Ethan right behind him. Gets it off that corner. Not able to get a second hit from Ethan. Joe brings it back into the corner. They'll try to bring it back upfield. Anthony there to receive. Not able to get the 50 that he wants. It's up against the back wall for the Mustangs. Joe will get the 50 he likes. He'll start to bring it upfield. 50 brings it into the Ocean's corner. They go for a hit. It's back towards Anthony. He's able to sneak it past one. Will he be able to sneak it past more? No. A save and a savior for the Ocean team. A savior when one player of a team gets a 3 or a multiple of 3 saves. With 1:23 left in the game, Ocean looks to tie things up, and they will. Just barely gets that ball over Joe. None of the Mustangs back on rotate, a little bit slow to get back there, and they take the opportunity. Mustangs still in a good position here tonight. And a good kickoff for the Mustangs. They're able to get that ball fully upfield. They're forced to bring it into the corner. Ethan is there. Ball's brought right back out towards the midfield. Joe able to get there in time. He'll send it over to Ethan. It's sent right back across the field with a pinch. It's being sent up the sideline now. Joe with the slow hit. The 50 not going to go his way. Ethan going to try to be the next one to get a touch on ball. Again, going for those touches are dangerous out of this Ocean team. They still got things tied with just about 45 seconds left in this first game. Mustangs look to take it here. Anthony gets it past 2. He'll shoot it. Oh, and just barely not hitting Joe there. Joe moving a little bit too quickly for that one as they look to get it past Ethan. Not able to do it. He'll pass it to Anthony. Passes it back to Ethan. The shot. The goal. You see this beautiful passing play. The aerial ability for Anthony is unmatched in this league. His ability to send it wherever he wants. He chose his target wisely, chose Ethan, and Ethan secures the goal for the Mustangs. Up now with just 30 seconds left on the clock. We see how quickly these two teams have been able to respond to one another. They're looking for a flip reset. Joe says no way, stops that play halfway through the 50. Gonna send it down to Anthony. Anthony able to get that thing off the roof. He'll get another shot at it. He's able to get it just above one member of the team, not able to get it above the next. 10 seconds now remain in this game. Ocean gonna look to tie it here. Ethan looks to secure it. Oh, and with a little bit of a fake. Ocean grabs the ball with that 1 second left. Ethan gonna bring it in, brings it up. The shot by Anthony, and that ball is so close to the net. What an incredible goal that would have been from Anthony. A quick look at the stat lines, and we'll take a look inside our facility after that Game 1 win. And the Mustangs play that one beautifully. As we now get ready to go for Game 2. These guys with a great Game 1, especially looking at Anthony. 1 goal, 2 assists, 8 shots on net. Mind you, Joe, the least amount of shots on net out of the entire Mustangs for Game 1. 3 shots, registered more than the entirety of the Ocean lineup. We'll give you guys another chance to look over that stat line before we get into Game 2. I think that's a really important one to look at there. The Mustangs had offensive possession of that ball for probably 3 or 4 minutes of that game. With just a minute, they were Ocean only able to score 2. One of those, little bit of a 50, the way that goal went. Mustangs got one of those as well, but able to capitalize more, able to bring that score 3-2 in Game 1. At the end of the day, it's not about how you win, it's that you win. And the Mustangs bring in a good one for Game 1. They're going to look for Game 2 here in just a few seconds. Here we go. Game 2, 5 minutes of Rocket League coming at you right now. The Mustangs look to keep it all going, while Ocean looks to get themselves on the board and tie things up at 1. That ball already towards the midfield. Anthony looking to keep the offensive possession alive. He will, but he'll do it without boost. Ethan going for the redirect, not able to get it. Joe sends it to the middle. Looks like Ocean will get there first. They send it directly over to Anthony. He'll stall. He's looking to get it past one. He'll get demoed. Joe will get a demo himself. But this Ocean player not able to get the touches that he wants. He'll bring it over to the midfield, get it above one. Anthony will stall it, as Anthony will get demoed as well. You see how demo heavy this Ocean team goes right immediately after they lost one. They're going to try to create space using those demos, but they haven't been the best at utilizing them in game one. So we'll see what they're able to do now that they're more aggressive with it. A triple commit's what they'll do. That goal is wide open for the Mustangs. A couple of misses. Ethan will finally secure the goal. But a dangerous, dangerous triple commit. This is what happens when you change up the strategy too much in between games. Ocean went for a much more demo-heavy strategy than what they had in game one. It causes a dangerous triple commit, especially because they're on ball as well. And it puts the Mustangs up 1-0. Ocean looks to get back at them, but the defenseman knows what he's doing. Anthony, against that sidewall, grabs a great little save for himself. They try to get it off of a very, very well-deserved kickoff here. But again, the Mustangs show no mercy and incredible pressure. Again, that shot forwarded by a double commit on Ocean's own end gives Montco the ability to bring that ball upfield. It's into the corner. Anthony, the next one to get a touch on it. He'll look to bring it across, not able to do it. The 50 going to go directly up. That might not be going the way that they want. That ball gets shot straight down. Nobody's there to receive. Joe's on it right now. He grabs at 50, able to get it above one. They go for the bump. Ethan is there. He'll grab a save. That ball is sent over to Joe. Joe has it. We've seen those ones possessions from him before. What a shot. What an absolutely incredible goal out of Joe. I'm talking to you about these one possessions. He gets it above one, gets supersonic to demo the other, and an incredible shot there by Joe. Puts the Mustangs up by 2 with 3:05 left on the clock. Another good kickoff. It's going to go the Mustangs' way. Anthony's going to try to gain control of it here. He will not be able to get a hit. Neither will Joe. They'll go for the shot. It's off to the right. Some good offensive pressure created by Ocean. They're just not able to capitalize on that net being as vacant as it was. That ball gets back into the corner. Anthony will be demoed. Ethan gets a demo for himself. That ball now towards the midline. They go for a back pass. That boost will get stolen. Two members of the Mustangs are demoed. They're coming back right now. Will Ocean be able to capitalize? No, they won't. Mustangs are back. They're fully available for the defensive end. And that goal's completely open. Ethan within a nice little goal there. Again, this demo-heavy strategy not paying off in the slightest for Ocean. And the Mustangs now all warmed up. They're putting their foot to the floor, pedal to the metal as the Mustangs charge forward. Up 3-0 with 2:20 left on the clock. The kickoff's going to go their way. Ethan brings it up the sideline. He'll go up for a double tap, not able to get there. Joe brings it into the corner. He'll try to bring it out for a 50. Ball's hit directly back. Anthony gets there for a 50. It's going to go his way. He's got that net looking fairly available, and he will get it in. Anthony, with another incredible goal, brings it up 4-0. A look at our stat line. So it looks like, did someone leave the game and someone join the game? I'm so confused right now. They're back. 2:04 left in this match. Mustangs bring it upfield. Anthony now with it. They'll bring it all the way up. Mustangs have it on the defensive end right now. They'll look to get some offensive pressure here, and they'll grab it. Ethan able to keep that offensive pressure as it goes off the back wall. Anthony gets there. Oh, talk about threading the needle. Threads it in between all three of these Ocean players. And you could say that Ocean was a little late to that one. As you now get ready, 1:44 left on the clock. The Mustangs look to bring this up 2-0 with a confident lead right now. That ball not going their way on the kickoff. Anthony forced to meet it in the corner. Nobody's there, but nobody's there from Ocean either. Mustangs will send that thing right across. Ethan and Joe are there. A little bit of a double commit from them, but Joe able to grab it there. Ethan shoots it upfield. He'll grab a savior in this game. There's 1:22 left on the clock. We're bringing it down the sideline. Anthony has all day to grab this ball. He's going to show off his once prowess here. So he sends it over to Joe. Joe not able to get there in time. And Anthony, with that goal, gives himself a hat trick. You see here, incredible work by the Mustangs on their stat lines. I'm not really sure where Ocean was on that one. Not on ball is the correct answer. As the Mustangs up 6-0 with 6:05 left. So I can't show you guys what just happened in the facility. An obvious mistake there by the Ocean team as they committed an own goal. But wow is all I have to say. Mustangs now up 7-0. They look to extend that lead here. And Joe grabs himself a hat trick. Mustangs now find themselves up 8-0 with just a minute left in this game. Not really much more to say than that as we get into the last minute of this game. Mustangs have had a great scoring opportunity here. Anthony does get demoed directly after the kickoff. You see a double commit from this Ocean team. A triple commit from the Mustangs, though. So Anthony brings that thing upfield. Nobody's able to get a touch on it. So Ocean will choose to bring it back. A great little back pass brings them on to what they hope to be the offensive end. That 50 is going to mean the Mustangs have it now. Looks like Ocean trying to switch up the tempo just a little bit in these last 30 seconds. Mustangs hit it in front of net. Joe, oh, so close. Anthony now has it, 20 seconds remain. That shot looking close. Ethan is there for the save. They'll look to bring it upfield in the final 10 seconds of this game. I hate to call a game before it's over, but the Mustangs put themselves up 2-0. Had themselves a little bit of a warm-up game there in game one, won that 3-2. But no doubt about it, in game two, as they win 8-0. Just a great little game from them as we get ready to go for game three. Unfazed from the Mustangs' point of view, as, you know, we'll take a little bit of a look into the facility. These guys are, oh, so it looks like we're going to get a substitution right now. I think we got Tucker coming in to this matchup. As we see Anthony had himself a game here. 3 goals, 1 assist, 1 save. You know, 3 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, 3 shots on net. We saw almost 8 shots from him in game one. Anthony will sub out for Tucker. We won't be able to see Tucker on this game, but we will be able to see him in the actual match, as his computer is right behind Ethan's, sitting in the middle of the group of 3. Anthony will sit out game 3. Tucker will join the lineup. Very strong rookie performance so far this year from Tucker. We'll see if he's able to bring it up for game 3. Five minutes of Rocket League coming at ya right about now. And immediately off the bat, it's sent soaring into the sky. Joe will be able to grab it there. He gets it past. He'll send it up to Ethan. With that ball stalled, Joe will be the one to grab it. It will be Ethan who grabs it, but a demo from the Ocean team gives them back possession. Tucker grabs it to the midline. Joe is there, able to thwart that 50 attempt. They'll go up, show off those incredible aerial skills. He'll send it back to Tucker. Tucker to himself, not able to get there in time. It's sent down. The shot, the goal by Ethan. Wide open net. Again, we're talking about those double commits all night long from the Ocean Community College team. And again, that miscommunication, that double commit that it caused there, sends another goal into the back of the Ocean's net. gives the Mustangs the lead with just under 30 seconds played. As they look to even things out, and Tucker is there. Almost said Anthony. As that ball is popped in the middle. They'll let Ocean take it as the Mustangs look to gain back control. The shot deflected by Tucker. Tucker gets a little bit of a bump there. Sends the ball over to Ethan. Ethan with a little bit of possession play. He's got an open net. He'll see the back of it yet again. 2 goals scored. 2 of them by Ethan. Make sure I'm tabbed into the game here. Take a quick look at the score lines right now. Ethan with 2 goals and playing beautifully so far. 4 minutes to play. As the 15 goes up and down, Tucker will try to take control here. Ethan will get demoed, but again, they're going for these demo plays. Tucker's the one with the ball. These demo plays, we've seen them work out against other teams before, but where you see them work the best is when they're done in strategic ways, not just when there's an opening available. And we've seen, Ocean just do it when they're available, and it's worked out maybe once in this game as they get a shot on net. So you see one member of the Ocean team sitting in the Mustangs net for just a minute there. 3:22 left to play. Mustangs find themselves up 2-0. Tucker's got the ball. He's got it up against that sideline. What an incredible goal. That's one for the highlight reel. One for the highlight reel for Tucker. Brings that thing up. Knows exactly where that defender's going to go. Times it perfectly. Gets it off the top of net and brings the hammer down. 3:16 left in game 3. Mustangs up by 3. That ball sent directly to Ethan. He'll take control. Looking for a double tap. He won't be able to get it. Joe not able to get a touch there. That ball's looking mighty close to the Mustangs' net. And a good use of a bump play here from Ocean gives them their first goal. They see a good opportunity to catch Tucker off guard. They do, and they'll score, bringing the Mustangs' lead down to 2. Ethan goes for the ground pitch, not able to get it there. 3 minutes left to play. They send that ball across field to nobody. Back into that corner. They'll look to get another shot off. Ethan brings it down. Tucker with a great save. That's his second on the game. As Joe goes for an aerial, unfortunately misses it. The shot, Tucker will grab his 3rd save and a savior here tonight in game 3. That net wide open. Ocean not able to take the opportunity after Joe misses yet another aerial. Ball head to the corner. Ethan is there. The shot going to be off the top. Joe brings it down. Ethan gets a demo. Joe will continue to bring that ball upfield. The shot, the save by Anthony. He won't get credited for it, but that is a definite save. And another save there for Tucker as he brings it upfield. I think I called him Anthony there for a second. Ethan looking for a good shot, not able to get it. Joe will find it. They'll score. They'll increase their lead to 3. A beautiful aerial goal from Joe. We now get into the final 2 minutes of game 3. Mustangs look to close out the sweep over this Ocean Community College game. Just under 2 minutes here to play. Go for an aerial shot. Joe able to get that for the save. Saw Tucker hop up there as well. Ethan sees an open net. Will he be able to hit it this time? He will. That is a hat trick for Ethan. Mustangs extend their lead 5-1 as it looks like a member of the Ocean Community College team has left the match. I don't know if that was a recent development. As it is now just a 2v3. Mustangs have this advantage. Tucker's going to go for the shot. It's up against the back wall. 1 minute and 30 seconds remain. Ethan kind of making it even 2v2 right now. Mustangs take it into the corner. Up 5-1. Ethan able to hit it off their head. And that goal goes in. The Mustangs bring it up 6-1. Just a nice little shot here from Ethan. There's one member of the Ocean team left. I believe this game is over. Mustangs take a good win as we go into the facility here. Mustangs take the win, minute and 7 left, but they're not coming back. Mustangs beat Ocean 3-0. These guys happy about their win. Tucker comes in for the third game, gets them the win. 6-1, 3-0 over the Mustangs. We'll see who we want for post-game interview here in just a second. As we wait for that, just great work from the Mustangs here tonight. I'm not really sure what to say other than that. They played a great game here, but I don't know. There's not much to be said about how Ocean played this game, showing up more than about 28 minutes late. And then, of course, leaving before the game is over. There's not much more to say than that. We will be back with an interview, though, so stay tuned for that. A big win for the Mustangs here as they go 5-1 in this game. Mustangs grabbed that last second goal. You guys did get to see it, but I did. All happy thoughts at the facility. We will be right back for your interview. All right, and welcome back. The Mustangs improved to 5-1 after a win over Ocean Community College. Ethan, you guys are going into the weekend. You know, how does it feel? Another win. You guys won in NACE earlier this week. You guys win in the NJCAAE You guys have a
Right.
bye for the 7 p.m. match, so there's no more playing tonight. So how's it feel? You guys have won throughout this entire week.
It definitely feels nice to have a good solid week to see everything going well. All the, cogs and the function really there. Everything's turning in sync. Yeah, feels pretty good.
Yeah, and not much to talk about with that game. First match was a little close there, 3-2 up against Ocean.
Right.
You guys had to wait for a little bit for that first game, so you're gonna chalk it up to some of those just like being a little bit cold, or was it just like just getting warmed up with that communication?
My mic wasn't working at all, so Anthony couldn't even hear what I was saying. Joe could though, because he was like close enough, but whatever input sensitivity on Anthony's headphones, I guess everything else was just too loud. He just can't hear me coming in. Joe was just bugging out honestly because he didn't know what was going on. So, um, you know, he said it was the worst game of his life and you know what? Like I don't think it was that bad, but maybe he was missing a little more than usual. Whatever. Just trying to get into the groove. It's the first game, so we're trying to play around our opponents, and that's not really easy to do when you don't really have 3 real opponents. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, on the bright side, you should tell this to Joe. Looking at the stat lines post game 1, Joe had 3 shots on net. The entirety of the Ocean lineup also had 3 shots registered on net. So,
There you go. Yeah.
some positives to take away from that one. Obviously,
For
not
sure. For sure.
honestly, not much more to take away from this game than that. I mean, I wish I could talk more on it, but game 1 and game 2
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
and went. You guys won that second game 8-0. Yeah, how did it feel to have Tucker in the lineup for game 3?
Um. Like I want to say that like I don't even want to discredit anybody because like it really was at this point Anthony was just like I don't want to play. Like don't get me wrong, I would have loved to switch up the comp either way, even if we were on a streak. I love playing with Tucker and Anthony. They both bring great energy to the table. But we really were just like it was kind of disgusting how much we got to mess around. Even the second game, the first game we were trying to figure out what was going on, and even stat tracking this guy, we don't even know where the third man came from. We don't even know who he is. He wasn't like registered on the team. We don't even know. Like even when you search him up online, they were saying when you look on the internet for his stats that he's a ghost. Nothing exists stat wise for him.
Well,
So we're kind of a little confused.
that is definitely not what you want to hear after a game like this. Especially
Yeah.
we waited 30 minutes for that game 1, gave
Right,
them a lot
right,
of time
right.
to come in.
That's it. Yeah.
And I feel like that's the kind of the worst part is that we waited that long for
And that's
game.
like like putting it the nicest way put possible. That is what pisses everyone off in Unison is that we really waited around 30 minutes for this type of game. And like it's a win, but it's not totally a win. Like we really do like a hard battle. We like to improve here, like the guys and I.
Yeah.
It really, if we knew that this was going to be the game, I can guarantee you we all probably would have forfeited them after maybe 10 minutes. We would have gotten the rest of our Chipotle and we would have went home.
Yeah.
Or we would have at least just played some scrims or played a team that's actually like, we can get out and get our times worth and get in and get some reps in.
Yeah.
They put up a good fight and then it just,
Yeah.
I kind of just got to mess around with the ball.
So let's look forward to more positive things tomorrow. You guys have the
You're
opportunity
right.
to do something incredible. I wish I could stream it for you guys, but of course, as I've said before, you can't. But the chance to do something
it is
incredible.
being streamed, though.
It is being streamed
In
on the
general, it is being
NJ.
streamed.
It's being streamed on the NJCAAE Twitch page. Go look at it. Go watch that game. Go support the Mustangs. Go give them all shout outs. But I think overall, I think the best thing is you guys have the opportunity to go up against Lackawanna, the one team that you didn't beat here in the NJCAAE league. And, if given the opportunity tomorrow, you guys get past round 2, you guys could play Lackawanna again. And I think that's a really big thing. And I think it's an incredible thing to look forward to, an incredibly positive thing to do here, as it looks like you're getting some instruction from Joe. But, how do you feel about that match? That feels like a match to get really hyped up about after a game like this?
You know what? Let's ask the guys. Are we ready to beat with Lackawanna tomorrow? Yeah. No. To beat Lackawanna.
All right. Well, you're blowing up my eardrums and the rest of the streams. Any last words you want? Any shout outs that you want to give to the members of this beautiful stream that were here with us today?
You already know the drill. Montco Mustangs, baby.
Oh yeah. All right, that's gonna do us from here. One last match to play, League of Legends tomorrow at 5:30. Be there for that. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful Friday evening. I am Corrupted. Have a great night.